You're watching Times Now. My name is Amita Vadva, and today is day 5 of the war in West Asia with the crisis that has been escalating. What all the developments have happened in the last 24 hours, let's sum them up in the top 10 updates that we have for our viewers. First up, as far as when it comes to the accession line is now concerned, Mujtaba has now been elected as far as the Iranian supreme leader. He is the son of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and Mujtaba Khamenei, what is being said according to reports, is to now take over, and his father, his late father. Now, as far as Donald Trump's plan is concerned, how long is he ready to be and participate in this ongoing conflict? Well, he believes that Iran is now weak and this is the right time to hit them. However, according to reports coming in from the Iranian media, it has been saying that it has hit a US destroyer, and that too in the Indian Ocean. However, there have been conflicting reports. Iran, meanwhile, has also struck Qatar and the energy sites there. Remember, it was a recent strike that happened on an oil refinery, and that too in Saudi Arabia. So energy site seems to be on the target of Iran. Israel has also struck south of Beirut when it comes to the multi-front war that it seems to be conducting against not just Iran, but also its proxies. That has now been also reported near the US consulate in Dubai. However, all of them, the staff has been accounted for, and there have been no casualties reported. While Iranian missiles have also hit the US base in Al Udeid, and there have been a CIA station that has also been hit in Riyadh. Security alert that is now being sounded, with the IDF also now been saying that at least 60 of the Hezbollah command centers that have been hit in Lebanon. And the stranded passengers, the Indian nationals, what is being said through the Ministry of Civil Aviation, more flights are now expected from UAE and Oman to land in Delhi. Let's, in the meantime, get you more round of these pictures that have been coming in, which gives you a sense of what was before the strikes and what has been the aftermath of the strikes. So this has been ever since this conflict that started on the 28th of February, and the images that are now coming in from various locations across Iran. So this is the Islamic Revolutionary Court in Tehran, and this seems to be the satellite images, how it used to look before the airstrikes, that is on the 1st of March, and the image completely changes. There is nothing in this entire compound. It was hit by multiple strikes, jointly led by the US and also by Israel. This reveals the impact of the strikes that has now been taken out, especially when it comes to the power hubs of Iran, because it has now been looking at this conflict that is now widening further. Let's, in fact, take a look at as far as the IRGC headquarters is now concerned. There are satellite images where you can see the visible difference there. How it looked the day before the conflict started, that is on the 27th of February, and on the 3rd of March. This seems to be the IRGC headquarters, the Islamic Revolutionary Court in Tehran before and after. And now what we are looking at is the Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. Its headquarters have completely now been reduced to a rubble. These are the satellite images that have been showing how notable damage to infrastructure, to military installations, blinding the enemy. That seems to be the main objective as far as the IDF and the US is concerned. And this seems to be the result of the airstrikes that is now being carried out.